Hello everyone, good evening. Welcome to 9th and 10th channel of BYJU'S. I'm your teacher Ankita and I welcome you all in today's very special session where we will be discussing about the important questions from both the chapters of class 9 biology, the fundamental unit of life and the tissues. So I hope that all of you are ready. Everyone, if I'm clearly audible and visible to you, please make sure you give me a quick thumbs up or a smiley in the chat. Good evening everyone. So good to see you, all of you here. Thank you for your patience. Good evening, everyone. Good evening. Welcome to the class. How are you all? We are meeting after a very long time. How are you all? कैसी चल रही है पढ़ाई? Good evening, Neha. Good evening. Sanon, Swati, Niranjan, Rishika, BTS Forever, Pragati, Gungun, Purvi, Astha, Sayyad, Jat, Dhruv, Sharvali, Gurleen, Priya. Good evening, everyone. Good evening. So, how's the Josh, everyone? Right? Today's class is very interesting, right? Because basically, it's a kind of a revision that we'll be having, right? You have gone through both the chapters, be it the fundamental unit of life and the tissues. Now, it's time for us to quickly look at the 30 most important questions, right? Now, exams are really very close. And in this particular session, we'll be focusing on the important questions. We have 10 subjective questions, right? Sorry, the objective questions and followed by the subjective questions, right? In that also, we have 2 marks, 3 marks and 5 marks questions. So, I hope that all of you are ready. Before we start this session, everyone, a small request from my side, everyone. Please make sure you have your textbook with you, notebook with you. Have a pencil or a pen so that you can note down all the important points that we'll be discussing. Right? And I have a water bottle with you. Awesome. Chaliye. Yes, after a long time. Yes, very good, everyone. Yes, I have very interesting surprise for you also. You remember when we launched the exam ed series, right? We told you that we have something really very amazing surprise for you. Anyone can guess what is it? Jaldi say. Yes. Jaldi everyone, what could be the surprise? You remember? See, Menti is there. Apart from Menti, we told you something amazing will be happening, right? I can see Chandrakala mentioning it. I can see now. Very good. Now we have now we have the correct answer on the chat. Very good, everyone. Yes, it's about the mock test. But you know what? This mock test you can actually go and give on the BYJU'S app. Can you believe that? Right? Even if you don't have the app, it's perfectly fine. Right? What you need to do is something very simple. Right? So are you ready for this amazing surprise that we have for all of you? Yes? So everyone, in a very short way, let me explain you, right? So what we have, everyone, we have the mock test this time, not on the Google Forms, right? But on the app. You can download the app. It's absolutely free. Just go there, download the app, right? Write your grade, and of course, you'll be able to take the look at the mock test. Such an amazing thing, right? Meaning of mock test means, of course, we'll have the questions that can come in your examination. Basically, a mock preparation for your examination. So, everyone, see, this is how you have to do it, right? You have, for example, if you can download the app for the 9th grade, right? You'll be downloading. You have to pick your grade 9th or 10th, right? Then over there, you'll be able to see the first part, right? Now, it'll come. I'll again show you. See, can you see this? Over top, you have to go on the competitive exams. Then, of course, we have science. When you click it, you'll be able to see half-yearly mock paper, right? So, you have to go there, click the mock paper, and, of course, start giving the examination. This will be approximately be active for 2 weeks, everyone. Right, everyone? Please make sure you download the app. The app link is in the description box, right? Click on the first link that we have over there, right? There's a link for the app. Please make sure you click on that link and we'll be discussing, right, that how you performed in the mock test also. You can tell us when the question was good, the question was tough, it was easy. Okay? So, please make sure, everyone, you give this test and tell us that how was the test for you. Okay? Yes. Okay. On that note, everyone, please make sure to go through this test, right? Yes. This is the mock test, but this is the mock test only. Okay? So everyone, that was a surprise, and now let's get started. So we have the poll question, we have 10 poll question. We'll have the A, B, C, D. Right, Ranjit sir? We'll have the A, B, C, D. And everyone, all of you need to vote. Chaliye. So are you ready? Are you ready for the challenge? Everyone, please make sure you hit the like button for the video also. Yes. You can ask the doubts in between when we are having the discussion. Please, please do ask your doubts. Okay? Hit the like button, everyone. Chaliye, ready, steady, and here we go. Here we have the very first question, everyone. Well-defined nucleus is not found in. Well-defined nucleus is not found in which of these cells that we have? Animal cell, plant cells, eukaryotic cells, or prokaryotic cells? A, B, C, D. Everyone, please pick the correct answer. Yes, you will be able to see the polls on the YouTube if you click on the chat, right? Those of you who had some difficulty, you have to click on the chat, right? Where we have the live chat. There you will be able to see the blue color boxes with the column A, B, C, and D. Click on the correct option, which you feel is correct. Okay, I can see. We can have more votes, everyone. 95 of you have voted. And we have more than 120 students in the class. So everyone, please make sure all of you quickly vote. I can see a long chain of the correct answer. And few of you are saying, ma'am, it's a misclick. It's okay, but you know the answer, right? Okay, I think we can end the poll now. Yes, it's okay, I know. You know the answer. And here we have the, what is a percentage? Where it went. Okay, yes. 71% of you, everyone, have voted for the correct answer. And the answer is prokaryotic cells, right? So we know that in the prokaryotic cells, we will not see a defined nucleus. Whereas in a case of animal cell, plant cells, and the eukaryotic cells, we will be able to see a defined nucleus. Right, everyone? What is defined nucleus in this particular case? So if I'm making this cell, right, we have the nucleus, and inside the nucleus, we will have the genetic material. But in a case of prokaryotic cell, right, if we take an example of the bacteria, their genetic material is not surrounded by a membrane. Their genetic material is freely suspended into the cytoplasm. And that is the reason they don't have, right? We say that they don't have a defined nucleus. We call this as a nucleoid. Very good. Chaliye. Okay. Now everyone, let's move to the question number 2 on your screen. Here we have question 2. You have to identify the correct statement, and we can have the polls with option A, B, C, and D. And we have the polls. Everyone, read the statement carefully. I'm reading it for you. Rough endoplasmic reticulum is used to make the enzymes that are stored in the lysosome. Option B, lipids and protein are produced by the rough and the smooth endoplasmic reticulum respectively. Option C is the breakdown of the plasma membrane is linked to the endoplasmic reticulum. Or option D, the nucleoplasm of the eukaryotic nucleus contains a nucleoid. Yes, very good everyone. Very good everyone, keep on voting. All of you quickly vote. All of you, I can see you are giving the answers in the chat, but everyone please, there are polls running up. So please make sure you hit the, the correct option over here. Purvi will discuss. Purvi Bacha will discuss your question. Okay. We'll end the polls in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Yes, everyone. Right? The polls are over. And very suspiciously, we have the random votes, I guess. 37% of you are actually voting for option number C. Okay. 23% of you are voting for option number A. D option got 20 votes and B option have 18% vote. Everyone, can we read the sentence again? Right? We have to identify the correct statement. The correct statement over here is what? Yes. See, let's start from the option D. The nucleoplasm of the eukaryotic Nucleus contain nucleoid? It's incorrect, right? It is not correct. We know that the nucleoid is present in the prokaryotic cells, right? So we know this option number D is wrong. Option number C, the breakdown of plasma membrane is linked to the ER. No, we haven't studied that, and that's not correct. Then of course, it is incorrect. Everyone read the question carefully. How many of you have read it that we have to identify incorrect statement? Quickly raise your hand. How many of you, you know what? When I was going through this question, I also read this question as incorrect. Right? How many of you read it that identify the incorrect statement? Right? So, it's here a lesson for all of us. We have to read the question carefully. Okay? Now, here we have the lipids and protein are produced by the rough and the smooth endoplasmic reticulum. Right? And then we have the SER, right, is used to make enzymes that are stored in lysosomes. What about it, everyone? We have to identify the correct answer. Now, how many of you are asking, ma'am, why not B? I can see many of you asking, why not C? See, the breakdown of the plasma membrane is linked to the ER. No. The making of the plasma membrane is directly linked to the ER, membrane biogenesis. Right? I'm sure many of you asking, ma'am, why not B could be the correct answer? How many of you have a doubt in B, ma'am, why the B is not the correct answer? See, can you look at the statement lipids and protein? So that means that when lipids are coming first, according to the statement, they are produced by rough endoplasmic reticulum, and lipids proteins are produced by smooth endoplasmic reticulum. Everyone, are we clear with this? Yes. So option number B is also incorrect. I hope that all of you got this. Right? Clear, everyone? So option number B is also incorrect. Now what are we left with? We are left with the option A, that is the rough endoplasmic reticulum is used to make enzyme, that is the protein. We know that it makes the protein, and we know that these proteins eventually will be making the enzymes, and that is what are present inside the lysosomes. So this statement is correct. All of you got the correct answer. Those of you have confusion, but I hope that now it's clear. Yes. Philanthropist, bache I have explained. See, plasma membrane ki making mein when we talk about, right, membrane biogenesis mein we see the involvement of the ER, both the rough endoplasmic reticulum and the smooth endoplasmic reticulum. Chaliye. Chalo, everyone, how is this question? I'm sure this was a very interesting question. Purvi, yes, what is your doubt? You'll get the notes, yes. Chaliye. Now let's move to the question number, next question, right? Here we go, everyone. Yeah, this question was a good, trickier question. Here we have question number 3, everyone. We have accession and the reason question. Read the statement correctly. Chromoplasts are green colored plastids. Reason: chromoplasts provide color to flowers and fruits that attract pollinators and the desinators, right? Very simple and straightforward question. Everyone, I can see that you have doubts, but give me some time. Those of you who have doubts in plastid, I'll be able to answer this doubt, but just give me at least 1 minute. Now we have the polls, everyone, on the screen. So we have two statements. We have to identify whether the A statement is correct or not correct, first of all. If it's correct, if both the statements are correct, right, the reason has to be the correct reason for the A statement. So read the statement correctly, everyone. I can see the chat moving or the polls moving to the majority. We'll count till 5, everyone. Come on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, it's a very easy one. We can end the poll now. And the correct answer, everyone, is yes. Yes, the correct answer, everyone. Easy peasy. 62% of you have voted for the correct answer. That is option number D. We know that chromoplasts are not the green colored plastids, right? And the other part is absolutely correct. So, what we know about the plastid, those of you who have doubts in plastid, please pay attention now. Purvi had a doubt in this particular question. We have 3 types of plastid. Can you quickly recall everyone? We have, first of all, we have chloroplast. Then we have chromoplast. Right, and then of course we have leucoplast. Right, chloroplast is present in the green plants, green part of plants, right? Then of course we have chromoplast, which is colored, which we have in flowers, which we have in fruits. And because of this beautiful color, right, they attract insect that will be helping in the pollination. Whereas in the leucoplast, what we have no pigment, right? We have no color. They are specially meant for the storage. Storage of oil granules, right? Storage of the fats. Okay? Got it, everyone? Array! This is Noroto's president. This is not a doubt, bacha. This is a, you're just trying to have fun in the class. Yes, very good. So are we clear, everyone? Purvi, Gauru and Thil, I think, bacha, you're just asking a random doubt. You're talking about the comics. So it's not a bio doubt, right? Okay, chaliye. Now everyone, let's move. You all are correct. Let's move to the question before everyone. Here we have, you have to select the odd one out. You have to select the odd one out over here, everyone. The movement of water across semi-permeable membrane is affected by the amount of substance dissolved in it. Option B, membrane are made up of organic molecules like protein and lipids. Option C, molecules soluble in the organic solvent can easily pass through the membrane. And option D, plasma membrane contain chitin, sugar in plants. Which of these is right? Yes. Right, everyone? Which of these is the correct answer? Everyone, please pick the correct answer. Jaldi say. Yes, everyone, polls are running. Please pick the correct answer. Jaldi, jaldi, jaldi. See, this is also a trickier question. You have to find the odd one out. I can see a good chain of the correct answer, and majority of you are also voting the correct answer. We can end the poll. We can end the poll, and the correct answer, everyone, is ta-da! Drum rolls for the correct answer. Yes, very good, very good. And the correct answer is option number D. 63% of you have voted for the correct answer. Raise your hand, everyone. How many of you have doubt कि मैम answer D is कैसे सही है? जल्दी बताओ. How many of you are saying कि मैम answer D कैसे सही है आप बताओ? जल्दी जल्दी जल्दी. How? Please ask the question how you have the power. You are a student and you have the amazing power कि मैम please answer this. How? How this is happening? I can see. Okay. Let's take a look, everyone. We know that plant cell, maybe have the cell wall. Jaldi batao. In plant cells, we have the cell wall, right? Yes or no? The cell wall of the plants are made up of cellulose. Whereas in a case of fungi, the cell wall of fungi is made up of chitin. Yes? Right? So, if we go back to the question, if you read the question again, plasma membrane contain chitin sugar in plants, which is incorrect, right? It is incorrect. If we have the chitin, it should go in the fungi and not in the plants. Got it, everyone? Yes, got it? Awesome. Chaliye. Okay, we are after question number 5, everyone, I'll distribute Kaju Katli today. Yes, got it now? Very good. Very good. Everyone pat on your back. See, these are very trickier questions and you're doing amazingly well. Okay, chaliye. Question number 5, everyone, on our screen. Organelles other than nucleus containing DNA is? Wow. After a lot of struggle, we have an easy question. Ghevar chahiye kisi ko kya, ma'am? I saw that someone said, ma'am, Ghevar, I think I missed that message. You know what, Shivank? Today only we had Ghevar in our office. Makhan, bilkul. So, very easy question, everyone. On our screen, we know that the other organelle apart from the nucleus which have its own genetic material or the DNA is mitochondria over here. So, option number C is the correct answer. So, here, everyone, let's have Ghevar. I think so. You could. I am assuming that you would have heard, or because in our classes also we keep on making it. It's a sweet dish which is very famous, right? So basically it is made up from the flour. It could be atta, it could be maida, but mostly from the atta, right? So it has a round shape like this, and on top of it there will be malai or paneer, right? Or rabdi they will add, and of course it will be filled with dry fruits. So it's amazing. Yeah, it is a desi, donut adi videshi version of the Ghevar. Okay, poll is not ended. Chalo, we'll end the poll. Yes, we can end the poll. Yum, yum, yum. Okay, so with this, everyone, we are done with question number 5. Let's quickly move to question number 6. The tissue that is thin enough to allow diffusion is. Now, everyone, we're moving to the next chapter, which is tissue. The tissue that is thin enough to allow diffusion is simple cuboidal epithelium, simple squamous epithelium, areolar connective tissue, cartilage. Which among these, right, allow the diffusion easily? They're very thin, so that the diffusion can easily happen. Pick the correct answer, everyone. Can I give you a hint over here? These particular tissues, right, have cells which are very flat, very close to each other. And they have, we usually, when we look at the structure, we always call them as a pavement structure. Very good, everyone. I can see that majority of you are voting for the correct answer. We'll count till 5 and we'll end the poll. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Time's up, everyone. And here we have the correct answer, which is option number B. Very good. Very good, everyone. So, 63 of you have voted for the correct answer. That is option number B. Simple squamous epithelium. So, we know that for diffusion to happen, right, we need very, very small cells. And that too not in layers. We just need a single layer of the cells that allow the easy movement of the molecules in and out from the higher concentration to the lower concentration. Very good. Everyone, are we clear with this? Yes, are we clear with this? Awesome. So everyone, you are currently in live class, and if you're watching this video later, right, if you are watching this video later, just do go really very slowly with the questions. Pick the correct answer, then you can fast forward it, right? Okay. Yes, yeah, I've explained this question. Yes, Grace. We know that in the simple squamous epithelium, what we have single cells right over here. And for the diffusion to happen, right, it's a very simple, very basic process, does not require any energy. The molecule has to move from the higher concentration to the lower concentration. And for this to happen, right, they need the thin layer. Okay? Clear? Now, simple cuboidal epithelium. Again, in the cuboidal epithelium, right, the cell size is a little bit huge. Okay? Are we clear? Okay. So, it cannot be option number A, it cannot be B, C, and it cannot be D. Okay. Moving to question number 7. Again, read the question carefully, everyone. You have to choose the wrong statement. You have to pick the wrong statement over here. The nature of the matrix differs according to the function of the tissue. Fats are stored below the skin and in between the internal organs. Epithelial tissues have intercellular spaces between them, or the cells of the striated muscles or the skeletal muscles are multinucleated and unbranched. You have to pick the wrong statement. Wrong statement, everyone. The nature of the matrix, I'm sure you remember this, right? This we have studied in detail in the areolar tissue. Write the dense matrix that we have. Yes, easy peasy. Okay, very good. Lots of love to each one of you. Yes, Pragati, plastid do contain the DNA. Yes. Okay. I can see a long chain of the correct answer, and let's end the poll. And the correct answer, everyone, is option number C. Option number C. Very good, everyone. Very good. Yes. So, majority of you have voted for the option number C, and here we have epithelial tissue have intercellular spaces between them. We know that they don't, right? Epithelial tissues are very interconnected. They don't have gaps between them. So this is very important. The nature of matrix differ to the function of the tissue. Absolutely correct. Right? Then fats are stored. We know that fats, right, are stored below the skin and the internal organs. We have the storage of the fat questions also, which is very commonly asked. In the polar animals, right, they will have a huge layer, like a bulky layer of fats, which will keep them warm in the very harsh winters. Yes, so this is also correct. Option number D. The skeletal muscles, definitely, or the striated muscles are multinucleated and unbranched. So this is a wrong statement. The DNA ka full form bache, deoxyribonucleic acid. Lots of love to each one of you. Yes, chaliye. Question number 8, everyone. Question number 8 on your screen. Jaldi, jaldi, bachcho. Which of the following is responsible for a bamboo stem rapid extinction? Which of the following is responsible for the bamboo rapid extinction? Jaldi se. Yes, please do ask your doubts. After question number 10, everyone, I'll stop for some time and I'll take your doubts. Okay. We'll have the laddus. Jaldi. We have the polls running, everyone. Please pick the correct answer. Which of the following is responsible for the bamboo stem rapid extinction? So we know that bamboo grows in this particular. Basically, bamboo grows in a vertical direction. Yes? And of course, it has these nodes. Very good. 70% of you are voting for the correct answer, everyone. We can end the poll. And the correct answer is option number B. It's the intercalary meristem. So we know that we have 3 types of meristematic tissue. We have apical meristematic tissue, which are present at the tip of shoot and root. Then we have lateral meristem, right, which is present at the stem ka growth and the roots ka growth ko increase karne mein. It plays a very important role. And then we have the intercalary, which plays a very important role in the growth of the nodes that we have over here. Yes, very good, very good. So with this, everyone, we are done with this particular question, and option number B is the correct answer. Moving to question number 9. How's the Josh, everyone? So we are very focused. I will stop after question number 10 to take some of your doubts, right? So please have some patience. Polls are up, everyone. Let's read the question. Again, we have accession and the reason. Parenchyma tissue is a non-living tissue. Parenchyma cells have intercellular space. Easy peasy. Easy peasy question, everybody. Very easy question. Parenchyma tissue is a non-living tissue, or the reason is parenchyma cells have an intercellular space. Josh is touching the sky. Awesome. Yes, very good, very good. Hello, hello, everyone. Yeah, it's option number D. I'll give you ghevar and I'll give you laddus also. And I think you asked for, yeah, you asked for laddu. Yes. Yes, very good, very good. Okay, everyone, we can end the polls now. We have the clear-cut winner over here, right? Option number D is the correct answer over here. We know that parenchyma is not a non-living. We know that parenchyma tissue is a living tissue. And they have intercellular space. So reason is absolutely correct. But the assertion, the statement A is incorrect. So option number D is correct. And everyone, I think we have the orange color, right? See, we have the motichur ke laddu. Yes. Okay, everyone. Here we have Very good, everyone. See, everyone, we have the link pinned for you. Please download the BYJU'S app and please do not forget to give the mock test paper. Very interesting, specially picked question for all of you. Yes, very good. Chali, everyone. Let's move ahead to the question number 10, which is the last question of the MCQs. Both collenchyma and sclerenchyma gives mechanical support to plants. But the major difference between them is what? What is the major difference between the collenchyma and the parenchyma? Yes, everyone? Jaldi say. It's very interesting, everyone. The polls are running. Please make sure you vote. Very good, everyone. Yes. Very good, everyone. Very good, very good. And everyone, I think we can end the polls. We have the correct answer. And the correct answer, everyone, over here is option number A, retaining the protoplasm right after at the maturity. Very good. But to our surprise, 39% of you have voted for the incorrect option, that is option number D. Both A and B. See, we have to find the major difference, right? Retain the protoplasm at maturity is the main difference between them. No thickened wall. They have thickened wall, right? One has thick corners. One has thick corners altogether, right? And of course, in the sclerenchyma, they have thick corners, irregular thick corners, right? So this is not correct. That's not the major difference. No cell wall at all. We know that they are plant cell, they will have the cell wall. So this is also incorrect. Both A and B, we know that this is not correct at all. So what is the correct answer, everyone? They will retain the protoplasm at maturity. Now can anyone tell me what is protoplasm? Jaldi say. What is protoplasm? The living part of the cell is called as a protoplasm, right? When we talk about the nucleus and the cytoplasm, it includes all the organelles, right? Yes? More than that, very good, very good. So of course it will retain the protoplasm at the maturity, whereas in the sclerenchyma, we know that it's become dead. Whereas our collenchyma is a living tissue. Okay? So all of you, are we clear? Okay. Very good, everyone. Now, we're done with the subjective questions, everyone, right? So now I'll take a break and I'll take a doubt. But everyone, this is what I was talking about, and many of you have doubts over here. So everyone, in the series, the mock test, right? Of course, we have the series running, which is the exam edge. Under that, we promised you that we will have an amazing surprise for you, and that is basically the mock test. And now, the beauty is that you can actually give these mock tests on the BYJU'S app. It's absolutely free of cost. You have to download the app. The link of the app download, right, is there in the description box. Click on the link and you can just go there, right, and you can just pick your grade. You will see this column where you have different subjects. Go at the end. We have the competitive exam, the second last one, right? Click on that and you will see the subjects. Click on science and you will be able to see the midterm examination there. Click on that and give the exam. Easy peasy. Yes. Very good, very good. Okay, chaliye. Now everyone, we are done with the subjective questions, the poll questions. Now we will be moving ahead to the subjective questions. Yes, Soumya, please ask your doubt. Yes, Shrivali, yes, in the tissue culture, they do have. In the artificial environment, they do provide that. Okay. Plasmolysis, bache, what is plasmolysis? when the plasma of the cell, so what we have, in the cell, plant cell, right, we have a thick cell wall, and inside it we have the plasma membrane, and of course inside that we have all the organelles. Now what happens in the plasmolysis is if the conditions, if the water is moving out, right, what will happen? This plasma membrane will shrink. Yes, this plasma membrane will shrink like this. That is a plasmolysis. All of you, are we clear? Yes. Okay. Everyone, are we clear? Quick thumbs up, everyone in the chat. Yes. What is the difference between the complex and the simple permanent tissue? We have that question in the upcoming slide. So have just a little bit patience over there. Okay, very good. I think I can see everyone, you have few questions. We will be tackling them. So please make sure you stay with me. Endoosmosis means, see, we have osmosis, right? Now, if you look at the word endoosmosis and we have the word exoosmosis. Endo means inside movement. So water is moving inside. Exo means water is moving outside. Endomosmosis and of course exoosmosis. Clear? Okay, chaliye. Now everyone will be moving to the subjective questions. Right, let's move to the subjective questions now. I will be taking your doubts, everyone. I can see the doubts that you have, right? Give me some time. We have the questions based upon those doubts. That is the reason I'm not taking your doubts right now, because we have the questions based upon the doubts that you're asking. Chale? Haan, kahan chale? Chaliye. Let's solve these subjective questions. I want full energy now, everyone. See what happens. MCQs ke liye we have the high energy always in the class, but whenever it comes to subjective questions, your enthusiasm goes a little bit down. Who will write the answer? But at least you can give the important keywords over here. Okay? Because see, we have to write these exams, right, in our examination, we have such questions. Ideally and honestly, right, we have just very less of the MCQs that we have to write this. So yeah, we should have a little bit of practice. Chaliye everyone. Why does the skin of your finger shrink when you wash clothes for a long time? 2 marks question, everyone. Very easy, very straightforward concept that we have. It's an application-based question where we're directly using what we have studied. Why our fingers, right, the skin of our fingers gets shrinked if we wash the clothes for a long time? Or if you're wasting water and taking shower for a long time, you will experience the same thing. What is the reason behind it? I can see the answers. Yes, it's because of the hypertonic solution. So what happens? We know that the salt, right? Now, of course, sorry, not the salt. What I'm saying that we know that the detergent, right, that we have has the higher concentration, right, of the solute in that. And of course, in our body, we have the water. So we have the concentration difference. The solution with the hypertonic solution, it has a high concentration, right? So what will happen? The water from our skin, right, will leave. Yes, exoosmosis also, absolutely correct. Anvita. Yes, and what happens after that? We will see the shrinkage. So here how you can frame. This is for 2 marks, a very easy, straightforward answer, everyone. Soap solution is very concentrated, right? It has more of the solutes. So hypertonic alkaline solution. So water moves out of the skin by the exoosmosis. Everyone always remember to underline the important keywords in the examination, right? Hence the skin of the finger shrinks, and of course if you're washing the clothes for a long time. Are you asking Vedan who is my favorite student? Every one of you is my favorite student. You do have to register. You just have to download the app, right? They'll ask the basic information. Just you need to do that. Easy. It's very simple. One-step process. Okay? We don't have Menti today. We will be having the Menti from the next week or the upcoming week. Okay? Okay, everyone. Are we clear with this question? Jaldi say. Protoplasm is present in the living cells, right? The protoplasm, of course, when we say, is a living part of the cell. Hello. Question number 12, everyone, on our screen. 2 marks question. What is membrane biogenesis? What is membrane biogenesis, everyone? Right? Okay. How is the plasma membrane formed during this process? Easy peasy. I just need one answer over here and yours all. I'll give you 2 marks. See, if I'm your teacher, if you write two, actually not one word, two words, I'll give you full answer. Jaldi say. What are the important two words in this particular question? The two important points that you cannot miss over here. Very good, Priya. Very good, Abhay. Very good, Bhavya. Yes. Absolutely correct. So, important 2 points over here is that ER plays a very important role in the manufacturing of the proteins and lipids. Right? And these two combined makes the plasma membrane. If you write this, you have 2 marks in your pocket. So how you will write the answer? So that we know that ER is the one who is making the proteins and the lipids, right? This protein and lipids will go to the Golgi bodies. And there, of course, the modification will occur, and from there it will go to the plasma membrane. And this whole process is called as the membrane biogenesis. All of you, are we clear? So if you write this, you will have 2 marks with you. And if this question comes a little bit complicated, right, it can come for 3 marks. How is the plasma membrane formed during this process? If they add up, you can write this. Membrane biogenesis is the process of the formation of the biological membrane. Protein and the lipids will be synthesized first by ER, rough ER and the smooth ER. They'll go to the Golgi bodies and from there to the plasma membrane. Clear, everyone? All of you, clear? See, it should not be the case कि theory question आए and जो थोड़ा चला गया. Very good. So I'll become a little more creative in terms of the food. So recently I went to my hometown, right? I was in Jaipur for a few days, and of course, you know, I'm just eating a lot. So yeah, now I thought I'll draw nachos. That's because I believe that you love nachos. Initially, of course, I was a fan of chips, but since we have good nachos in the market now, I say, yeah, I enjoy eating nachos also. So everyone, nachos for all of us. Right? Quick snacks. Okay. Yes, absolutely correct, Aryan. Yes, Jyoti, I'll explain you. So what are we discussing? We're discussing about the plasma membrane ka manufacturing. For the plasma membrane, right, plasma membrane have 2 very important components. It has the lipids and the proteins. These lipids and proteins are coming from the ER. ER have 2 types. We have rough ER and smooth ER. Rough ER makes protein and smooth ER makes lipids. These will be going from ER to the Golgi apparatus and from there to the plasma membrane. Okay, chaliye. Moving to the next question, everyone. Write the difference between the plant and the animal tissue. You only tell me, everyone. Yeah, let's not show. Yeah. Yes. I don't know if you remember, we used to have those finger chips also. Different colors mein. I will, Aryan, I will. Very good, Pooja. Very good. Write the difference between the plant and the animal tissue. What is the difference between plant and animal tissue, everyone? Very clear-cut difference. Ma'am, we have the permanent, we don't have the permanent over here. We don't have xylem. We don't have phloem. Right? So what is the main difference between the plant and the animal tissue? Very good. Cell wall ka difference. Cell wall. Yes. Very good, everyone. We're talking about the tissue. So here we have, compared to the living tissues, right? Dead supportive tissues are also present in the plant tissues. Okay? Animal में living supporting tissues are more as compared to the dead tissues. They require less maintenance, where of course in animal tissues we require more of the maintenance. Only specific portions of plants have the ability to grow. Whereas in animal, of course, they grow uniformly throughout the body. Because the meristematic tissues, plant continues to grow throughout the life, whereas of course in us, animals stop growing once they reach the adulthood. So everyone take a screenshot. Jaldi se take a screenshot. Everyone take a screenshot. Yes. Okay, 1 minute everyone. Just a small discussion. Yes. Okay. Yes, we're done with this. Small change over here and absolutely fine. Done. So here everyone, this is how, it's the same thing but with a different text. Right? So let's move to the question number 14. Yes, very good. SST means social right, huh, bache? Pooja is asking, ma'am, how does process of osmosis or diffusion takes place in the plant cell if the plasma membrane is covered by the cell wall? Interesting question. See, cell wall, Pooja, cell wall is freely permeable. Right? Cell wall is freely permeable, so it will allow everything. Okay, so the molecules will move inside and of course there we have the plasma membrane. Pooja, I hope that you got the answer. Pranav thought that. I thought it's plant cell. Yeah, that's what I was saying. I don't know why kids are writing about the cell wall, plastid, chlorophyll. Okay. Bacho, the session will get over at half an hour more, right? We'll need half an hour more. Yes, everyone, here we have the question. Welcome to the class. I can see so many of you joining now and those of you who are watching later. Please make sure you stay with us. You can put it on a 2x speed. We have a little bit of interaction with your friends, right? We are discussing some doubts and clearing all of this. So please make sure if you want to skip that part, you can definitely do it. Okay, here everyone, let's take a look at this particular question. Here we have the first question. What is the lining of the blood vessels made up of? Here we have the answer also, which is the squamous epithelial tissue. Again, very important thing everyone, take the screenshot. It has all the information about the tissues. We have the simple squamous, right? What is the location? Inner lining of the mouth we have esophagus, alveoli and the blood capillaries, where there needs to be a very important exchange, right? Like diffusion and filtration, where we just have only one single cell requirement. There we'll be able to see the squamous epithelial tissue. In the lining of a blood vessels like capillaries, right? What we have? We have the squamous epithelium tissue. Clear everyone? Question number B for this particular part. What is the lining of the small intestine made up of? We have the answer. Right, it's there in your textbook also. Absolutely correct. We have columnar epithelial tissue, right? They are the, see over here we can see they're in columnar structure, right? They look like a pillar, of course, and they are present in the, like in a case of this small intestine, we have villi, right? So we have over here. Yes, they plays a very important role in the absorption. Awesome, awesome everyone. I am SRK. Yes, cuboidal epithelial tissue. The one which is present in the kidney tubules, everyone, is what? It's the cuboidal epithelial tissue. Manju, villi are the finger-like projections that are present in the small intestine that helps in the absorption of the food. Last part, everyone, the D part, where are epithelial cells with cilia found? They are there, the ciliated columnar epithelium in our nose, right? We have the cilia which are there, right? Columnar ciliated one. They plays a very, very important thing, everyone. They help in the movement. If they are, so we know that they're there in our nose. I'm sure you sneeze, right? How many of you sneeze? Right? We sneeze because if there are dust particles sometime, we always sneeze. So these cilia present a very important role in that. So cilia are so small. Again, they are also finger-like projection, but they plays a very important role in the movement of the molecules, right? They just push like this. Aise. Me because I'm human. Absolutely correct. Very good, Gurpreet. Okay. So here we have the easy question, everyone. Done with this. Question number 15. Halfway through, everyone, we have halfway more to go. Give the difference between the leucoplast and the chromoplast. For 2 marks, we have just discussed it, right? Yes, we just discussed it. Very good, Bani, very good. Yes, I'm sure you would have seen animals also sneezing. Squeezing, I'm saying, sorry for that. Yes, animal do sneeze. I have a pet dog at my parents' place, right? Yes, and she does that. Okay, everyone, what is the difference between the leucoplast and the chromoplast? Leucoplasts have no pigment. They are mainly there in the roots and they plays a very important role in the storage. Whereas the chromoplast, right, the chromoplast gives the color. They are present in the fruits and flowers. And of course, they are there to attract insects altogether. Good evening, everyone. Those of you joining now. Here we can mention, right, what is the different pigment they have, and this is how you can write. Everyone take a screenshot. I'll move aside. Take a screenshot of this. Awesome. One done everyone. I'm really very proud of you all. Master Arush, बच्चे याद हो जाएगा. It will, if you keep on practicing, बच्चे हो जाएगा. Okay, चलिए. Question number 16, everyone on our screen for 2 marks. Write the difference between simple and complex tissue. Acha, please raise your hand first of all. We know that plant tissue is divided under the 2 main categories, right? We have simple tissue, and then of course we have complex tissue. Yeah, I forgot why I was asking you to raise your hand if you know this answer. Yes. Harish, bache, we do have the climate chapter, I guess, right, on the channel. If not, you can check out the BYJU'S app. We will not be able to take now in this particular week. In the future, we will take those classes. Right, so we have simple permanent, simple tissue, right, everyone? What we have the main difference between this? Very good, everyone. So this is how we can write in the simple permanent tissue. What we have? We have parenchyma, collenchyma, sclerenchyma. Now these, right, they are the permanent tissue, but they are of same type of cells. In this tissue, the same type of cells will be there. But in the complex, the word becomes complex, everyone, and we have 2 types. We have xylem and phloem, and we know that there are different types of cells that will be coming together and will be forming the tissues. Clear, everyone? Over here in simple permanent tissue, they'll have a same function. But in the complex permanent tissue like xylem and phloem, may have different cells and they have their assigned functions. So this is how, everyone, we can write. Take a screenshot. Ma'am, even I can... Bache, Neha, I didn't get your statement, bache. Okay, Smriti, noted your point, bache. Very good. Tarnoor. Very good, Vandana. Complex tissues are really very complicated. Jogendra, bache, phloem is a type of tissue, is a part of the conductive tissue, right? Phloem plays a very important role in the translocation, the movement of the food in the plants. Easy thing for us to remember. Okay, very good, Manju. Yes. Bani, bache, these are the cells that are present in the stomach, right? And they plays a very important role in the secretion of the different gastric juices. Okay, I'm just taking a doubt over here, everyone, the difference between xylem and the phloem, right? Both are the conductive tissue of the vascular bundle. They together form the vascular bundle, right? Xylem, what happens? We know that there's a conduction of the water. There's a conduction of water. The movement of water occurs with the help of xylem. Whereas the transportation of food occurs through phloem, right, everyone? In xylem, what we have? Xylem has only one direction flow, from roots to shoots. Whereas in phloem, the movement happens in both the direction, from shoot to roots and from root to shoot. Clear? Then in xylem, we have 4 different types of cells. We have xylem parenchyma, xylem fiber, we have vessels, and we have tracheids. In phloem, what we have? We have phloem parenchyma, phloem fiber, we have companion cells, and we have the sieve tubes and sieve plates. Clear, all of you? Clear, jaldi clear. I hope you're not losing the interest, everyone. Varnika, okay, bache, chaliye. Okay, question number 17. See, everyone, after question number 20, I'll give you a break of 2 minutes. Okay? 2 minutes ka chottu sa break we'll take after question number 20, and then we'll have half an hour to finish 10 questions. We can do that. I'm 100% sure we can do that. See, with you, I'm very confident. You are doing amazingly well. Post-mature plant cells have, most mature plant cells have large central vacuole. Why? See, I have full influence of you. I'm kind of, not correctly reading the question. Sometimes we all do in the examination, right? And sometimes while reading also. See, okay, you answer this question, I want to share one incident with you, right? I'm sure जब आपकी क्लास में, I'm not sure कि अभी schools में ऐसा reading होता है नहीं होता है. You can tell me, everyone, write in the comment section and tell me कि, like, do you have your reading class where you will be standing, right? The teacher will tell you to read. And you have to read aloud, right? You have to go at the center stage that you have. You'll open your textbook and you will read. And then your teacher will say, stop. Now this kid will read. Stop. Now this kid will. It happens क्या अभी भी? यार हमारे ज़माने में ऐसा होता था. It's okay. Few of you saying yes ma'am, yes ma'am, yes. Few of you saying no ma'am, it's outdated. Yeah, so when I was in 6th or 7th, I had a huge fear. Like, I remember those days, I'll be shivering, literally, I will be shivering. Okay, my chance should not come, my chance should not come. Yes? So, if when I was in 6th and 7th, if the teacher will ask me to, if they will ask me to read, I'll say, okay, ma'am, I'll start reading. I'll not read loudly also. And then I'll cough in between. Ma'am, I have a throat infection, I will sit. Yeah, I used to do that in class 6th and 7th. But then one of my teacher noticed it, right, that I have a fear, that I can't read. No, I get scared. So then, yeah, she used to call me, right, after her class. And if she's sitting there in the staff room, right, then she'll be like, you just read in front of me, aaram se. So that's how I got the confidence of reading in the class. Really thanks to her and to the, patience of the teacher. Okay, chaliye. Especially back. Yes, I was the one. I was the tallest in my class, so I used to sit at the back. Okay, coming back to this, everyone. Coming back to the question that we have. Most mature plant cells have a large central vacuole. Why? Why we have that? Very good, because they store, right? Right, because they stored. Yes. No, I haven't said anything. Nothing. Yes. Very good, very good. So what happened? We know that in the mature plant cells, right, they will usually have a very large central vacuole, because vacuole will be accumulating the waste, right? They'll be playing a very important role in the storage also. And of course, plays an important role in the water balancing. We know in general that vacuole is the storage sac, we usually say, right? But of course, apart from that, in the mature plant cells, we'll see it becomes really very large. And here we have the reason for it. Because there's more of the storage, more of the waste collecting. And the plant cells have a large central vacuole, which is full of the cell sap, right? To provide the turgidity and the rigidity to the cells also. And of course, it's get accumulated lots and lots of substance. Okay? It acts as a reservoir also. Yes. Easy peasy. Ma'am, you have saved Areva. Yes. Okay, question number 18, everyone. Okay, this is an interesting question. Everyone read the question. This can come for 2 marks or for 3 marks also. Very interesting question. While watching the Discovery Channel, Arav saw that whales and polar bears and seals have thick layer of the subcutaneous fat to survive in the tough region. Explain how the survival of such animal is related to the presence of this fat. Easy peasy. DIY craft, I'll explain you, bache. Yes, absolutely correct. This fat act as an insulator, and what we have over here, adipose tissue. Yes, so what we have, how we'll write, so such a cute bear we have over here. So what we have in just below the skin, right, what they have the blubber, right, BLUBBER, right. Well, it's very, very important adaptation that we have in the polar bear, right, and actually help them to survive under the harsh winter climates. Okay, so this basically stores the fat, and this plays a very important role in the maintenance of the temperature also. Very good, very good. Yes. So you can write this. This question can come for 2 marks also and can come for 3 marks also. Okay? Yes, Niti. But in this layer that we have, right? See over here. Right? That layer that is formed, that will be helping in the maintaining the temperature by storing the fat. This particular part where the fat is stored is the blubber. Rubber say blubber. Yes, very good, Varnika. Very good, Avnita. Vandana, I have just explained. Yes, okay. Moving to question number 19, everyone. Easy peasy question. Our favorite chapter, the fundamental unit of life. State the cell theory. Name the scientist who presented. Very important cell theory. We have 3 important scientists. Cell theory, scientists said that we have 2 scientists, first of all, who gave us the first cell theory. We have Sheldon and Schwann. They said that all the living organisms are made up of cells or the product of the cells. Second statement, that the cell is a structure and the functional unit of the life, right, or of the body. This is super important. But after a few years, we have Rudolf Virchow, right? He added another postulate saying that all the cells arise from the pre-existing cells. Okay? Yes, that's the answer. Easy peasy, everyone. Not at all difficult. Not at all difficult. Science fact, bache, Rudolf Virchow, right? He was a scientist. He added the third and very important postulate in the cell theory. He said that the new cells that are arising, right, are coming from the pre-existing cells, the old cells. The cells which are already there. Okay. Question number 20, everyone. Jaldi say, we have to match the column. Match the column, everyone. Fluid connective tissue. Okay, now I'm giving you space. I'm moving aside. Moving aside for, let's say, 1 minute. Sheldon, Schwann, Rudolf. We'll remember like this. SSV, right? SSV, everyone. Okay, I can see some correct answer. Now I can come back. Fluid connective tissue. Fluid connective tissue. So we know that we have connective tissue and there's one fluid connective tissue which is here, which is the blood. Right? Okay. Filling of space inside organ, which is done by arterial tissue. Absolutely correct. Okay. Then striated muscle. They are called as a skeletal muscle. So here it goes easy peasy. Adipose tissue, fat storage ka. The surface of the joint, cartilage, right? And what are we left with? Striated squamous epithelium. They are present in the skin. Easy peasy. Very good, everyone. So here we have connective tissue. Fluid connective tissue is blood. Then we have filling of the space inside organ, arterial tissue. Striated muscles are also called as the skeletal muscle. Adipose tissue is the one which will be storing the fat. The surface of joint, right? In between we have the cartilage. Striated squamous epithelium. Right over here it should be the skin. Sorry, it's not this. It's the skin. Okay? All of you, are you clear? It's super easy, right? Chaliye. So now everyone, let me ask you a question. Do you want me to continue? We can continue. In 20 minutes, we'll be able to finish the 10th question also. Now, what is your opinion, everyone? Jaldi batao. We'll continue, right? Okay. I'll not be able to have the polls. I think majority of you are saying let's have the, we can continue. Right? Continue. In 20 minutes, we'll be able to finish it off. Okay. Chaliye, continue karte hain. Sorry for those who wants a break now, but we'll finish it off really very soon. Okay. Question number 21, everyone. How is prokaryotic cell different from the eukaryotic cell? Easy peasy. Now your question will come. Right? Or, we have to differentiate between the prokaryotic cells and the eukaryotic cells. We all know. Prokaryotic cells don't have the defined nucleus, right? They don't have any other cell organelles. Then they don't have the nucleus. Yeah, we know that the genetic material is called as nucleoid. They are there in the cytoplasm. In eukaryotic cells, we have the defined membrane-bound nucleus, right? We have the genetic material inside the nucleus. Then, of course, we have different organelles. Very good. Yes. So here, everyone, this is how we can frame the answer. Here we go, everyone. So nucleoid is the main difference, and of course, we can mention about the nucleus. These are the main difference that we have over here, right? Remember this, everyone. This is very easy for us to remember, right? Okay, chaliye. This is how you can frame your answer. Smaller compared to the eukaryotes, membrane-bound organelles are absent. Nuclear membrane is absent. Genetic material is suspended in the cytoplasm called as nucleoid. Larger as compared to the prokaryotic cells, membrane-bound organelles are present and nuclear membrane is present and genetic material is present inside the membrane. Awesome. Question number 22, everyone. We have to give the reason. Bache. Chalo. I can see. I know, right? I forgot to ask you to hit the like button, everyone. Jaldi se. 30 seconds break for all of us. Everyone quickly hit the like button. Jaldi se. Do hit the like button, everyone. We'll be able to see the growth. Jaldi se. Okay. Good. Very good. Chaliye. We have this question, everyone. We have to give the reason for it. A. We get a crunchy and a granular feeling when we chew a pear fruit. I'm sure you would have eaten a pear, right? And when we eat it, it has a texture, right? What is the reason behind it? Second is, branch of a tree moves and bends freely in the air, wind velocity. Okay. Intercellular spaces are absent in the sclerenchyma tissue. 3 marks question, 3 reason. Over here. Now we know that in the pear fruit, right, we have these scleroids, also called as the stone cells. Everyone, in your Olympiad question, they can ask you this word also. Stone cells, right? Yes? Stone cells. So remember that scleroids are also called as the stone cells, right? They are the sclerenchyma cells formed by the secondary deposition of the lignin on the primary cell wall. So we know that around the sclerenchyma we have the formation of the lignin, right? There's a deposition of the lignin, right? First, of course, we have the primary deposition and onto it we have the secondary deposition. Clear? Because of this only, right, we have this, we have the, crunchy nature of it. Okay? So, of course, we know that we have the parenchyma. We have the parenchyma cells where we have the first deposition, and on top of it we will have the second deposition. Okay, not on the sclerenchyma. Yes, everyone, are we clear? Do you have any doubt? Please do ask me. I don't know, little chief, bache, what happened? Why are you asking us to stop? Thank you, Rahmat. Everyone, are we clear? Yes. I'll explain again, bache, I'll explain again, don't worry. What are we saying over here? I think what I said earlier got a little bit confused, and I think many of you got misunderstood it. So let me explain you. So we have these stone cells, right, which are also called as the scleroids. Now what happened? These scleroid cells that we're talking about, right, are formed by the secondary deposition of the lignin on the primary wall of the parenchyma cells. So inside it we have the parenchyma cells only. Onto it we have the deposition of the lignin, right? And on that we have this deposition. Okay? Hence we will have the stone cells. Okay? Very good. Second, the B part, everyone. Branches of trees move and bend freely because of the collenchyma. Sachin, they are called as stone cells because they have very granules kind of structure. Okay? Yes, very good. So collenchyma is the one that provides a flexibility to the plants, right? And hence, it allows the plants to move, bend and, bend freely and come back again. The last question, everyone. Intercellular spaces are absent in these sclerenchyma tissues. They are long and narrow and they are dead. They have thick lignified cell wall and they have a narrow lumen. Okay, these are the important points we can write. Okay, everyone. Jaldi, jaldi. I can see few chats happening. Please do not. Come on, everyone. Bache, lumen manju is basically a hollow space. For example, if we have a straw, right? If we have a straw, the inside ka that straw, right, is a lumen, that space. Internal organs may we have, cells may we have, okay, the hollow structures that we have. Okay. Science, yeah, please, science and facts, please ask it out. Very good, Pragati. Question number 23, everyone. Differentiate between the hypertonic solution, isotonic solution and hypertonic solution. I think few of you have doubt with this particular question, which is what is hypertonic solution, isotonic and hypertonic. See, isotonic solution is a solution where the movement is happening equally. Kind of the movement of water in and out is almost equal. Right? That is called as isotonic solution. Now, in isotonic solution, there are three, in any of the solution, we have to remember two important things, everyone. What is a solvent? And what is a solute? Solvent is the one that will be allowing the things to get mixed in it. That is the water over here. Solvent could be, for example, over here, we can use the example of sugar and salt over here. Everyone, are we clear? Yes? So, these solutions that we have, right, these three solutions, hypotonic, isotonic, hypertonic solution, works based upon the concentration difference between the solute and the solvent. Clear? For example, if we have more water and if we have less salt, what will happen? Tell me. If we have a cell inside, right, we have more of water. We have more of water and less of salt and sugar. What will happen to this particular cell? Jaldi batao. All of you, please do tell me what will happen. Stone cell bache are also called as a scleroid. They are a type of the sclerenchyma cells, right, that we have. Clear? So what happens? They are a type that, of course, they are a type of cells only that are there. Clear? Very good, everyone. So in this particular condition, what will happen? They will swell up. They will swell up. Very good. If the opposite will happen, for example, if we have a cell which has more amount of salt or sugar and we have less amount of water, what will happen? The cell will lose its water and the cell will shrink. This solution that the cell is, where the cell is shrinking, is the hypertonic solution. Where the cell is taking up the water is the hypotonic solution. Clear? So here I am repeating it again, everyone. What will happen in hypertonic solution? The cell will lose its water. Rahman, just give me 1 minute. I'll answer your question. Yes, Mahi, please do pay attention. I'm repeating it again, bache. Hypertonic solution, what will happen? The solution with the high concentration of solute. So what we know that in hypertonic solution, the cell has more of salt or sugar and it has less water. Clear? So to balance the things out, to balance the things out between inside and out, what will happen? The cell will lose out. Yes, the cell will lose out. Clear, everyone? That is the hypertonic solution. In hypertonic solution, what will happen? The cell is chotu sa. Okay? And it has more of the water. The water will move inside because inside the cell there is less water. That is hypotonic solution. Okay? You can take the screenshot of this, everyone. It's a very quick and an amazing slide for us to recap. Good, everyone. Awesome, awesome. Okay. Here, in a beautiful way, we have the tabular form. Haan, bache, the sclerenchyma tissues are dead. Haan. So, science in fact, bache, sclerenchyma cells are dead and how we can eat it, bache? So, these cells, right, we know that they differentiate and once they become the permanent, right, once they become the permanent tissue, they'll stop dividing. Now, they plays a very important role in making different parts. I'm sure you would have seen the covering of a walnut. It has a tough covering, right? I'm sure you would have seen the coconut ka husk also, the brown part that we have that we removed, and then inside it we have the coconut. That is also made from the sclerenchyma. Okay? Yes. Question number 24, everyone. Jaldi. Few more minutes. Question number 24 on our screen. Yeah, before that, let me answer this question. Someone asked me what is Rehmat was asking what is osmosis. Osmosis, bache, is a very, very easy process. What happens in osmosis? The water. Osmosis, when we talk, we only talk in point of the water. We always consider water over there. What happens in the osmosis? The water molecule from the higher concentration will move to the lower concentration through a semi-permeable membrane. Okay? Abhimanyu, bache, you will get the notes, bache. After the class, you will be able to have the notes with you. Clear? Rehmat? Okay. The image shown over here is a microscopic view of a muscle. We have to identify the muscle, everyone. Good. Yes, on the telegram also, you can actually get the notes from the description. Jaldi bacho, batao jaldi se which? Okay, I can see. Can I tell you this? It's the easiest thing, the hint which is there in the question is the fatigue, right? So, of course, it's a very, very interesting hint that we have over here. So, of course, the tissue or the type of muscle that we're looking for is a cardiac muscle over here. The cardiac muscle, of course, are uninucleated. They have lots of bands, right? And they are branched. We can clearly say they are branched. They work 24/7. They are present in the heart, right? And if they stop pumping the blood or if they stop beating, right, what will happen? The blood will not be able to move throughout the body. Clear? Yes, what will happen if these muscles undergo fatigue? The heart will stop and will not be able to pump the blood. Fatigue, matlab bache, fatigue, if we say we have fatigue, a little bit of, tiredness. Yes. Absolutely. Weakness. Yes. So here we have, with the slides, you can take the screenshot of this, everyone. Bani bache, sacrolemma and microfiber, you will be, it's a very interesting question. This shows that you are studying class 11th ka biology. I'm very proud of you. So, in your 11th standard, you will be learning about the body movement, how the muscles move, right? You will be learning about, two different chapters there. You will be learning about the structures of the muscles, right? And the important protein fiber, right? Protein components which are there, which plays a very important role in this. So, I can give you the hint over here as of now. You'll learn more about it later. You can check the videos on the Akash BYJU'S NEET channel also. Yes, okay. Next question, everyone. Question number 25. If a person takes, this is interesting. I'm not sure whether you have seen this, but this is a way in Ayurveda to cleanse the system altogether. Right? It's a system, it's basically a part of a ritual. Not a ritual in the sense, there's a part of a practice for the cleansing of the body. That is, if a person takes a concentration solution of a sort after some time, the person starts vomiting. What is the phenomenon responsible for such situations? अरे बच्चों छुट्टी आपकी कहीं भी हो पर अभी तो क्लास में छुट्टी नहीं हुई है. All of you who are talking about the holidays, that too sitting in the class. Do you think, is it? And now then I can say, kids, you're ignoring your teacher. Kids, you're ignoring me. That's what you keep on telling us, right, ma'am? You're not reading my message, you're ignoring me. If you will not listen, I can say the same thing. Very good, very good. Absolutely correct. The hypertonic solution, right? What is happening, everyone? When we are drinking the salt water, so our inside body, the cells have less amount of salt, right? They are aram se chilling. They are aram se chilling. But of course, the salt concentration is increasing. So what will happen? The water will move. Dehydration, absolutely. And hence, what we'll see? We will see that the person will start vomiting. So the cells that we have inside the stomach, right? And of course in our intestine, have the salt. That as the salt will go, the reactions will happen. And of course, there's a concentration difference that we have. The water will lose the water. Sorry, the cells will start losing the water, and eventually, what will happen? The vomiting will happen. Okay? Chaliye. Isotonic solution, I can see. Nisha bache, Naisha, you're asking isotonic solution. Isotonic solution are the solution bache where we'll see the kind of the movement of water molecule equally in and out in an easy way. All the best, all the best. Okay. Everyone take a screenshot of this. This is how you can write your answer. Bhavyanjali, all the best. Very good, Sarah. Science and fact, very good. You're asking a question when a lizard tail loses so far, sometimes it... because it has the living cells, right? After that, it just don't. It loses its chance. Voluntary, Hamad bache, voluntary and involuntary meaning. Voluntary means that you and I can control, right? For my hand, like I can control the movement of my hand. But I cannot control the movement of my eyes, or I cannot control the beating of my heart. So I don't have the control of these. So those are called as involuntary. The hand movement is voluntary in nature. Okay? Last 5 questions, everyone. Jaldi se let's finish it off. Explain the structure of neuron with the help of a label diagram. How many of you love drawing? How many of you love drawing? Sony, I didn't get your question. Okay. Abhimanyu, yes, bache. Ma'am, cell division happens in cell of cardiac muscles tissue. So that's a very interesting question. Right? Think about it. We are saying that, right, they work 24/7. Right? Do you think that they have the repair? Think about it. Just 1 minute and answer this question. Okay. Till the time, I'll just take this question, which is really very easy. Which is, everyone, the diagram of the neuron, right? It's very easy. Just label the important parts. We have the dendrites, nucleus, cell body, myelin sheath, node of Ranvier, right? We have this, everyone, so it's nothing to worry about it. You love drawing. Very good, Prabha Mahi, Neha. Yeah, it is time consuming. I do agree. Okay. So here, take a look over here. You can take the screenshot of this. We have the functions written over here. Yes, it looks like a guitar. Absolutely correct. It looks like a guitar. Yes. Good observation. It looks like a guitar. Okay, chaliye. Now, moving to the question number 7, everyone. How are chromatin, chromatids and chromosome are related to each other? Very, very, very easy question. Jaldi se, everyone. How these 3 are interconnected or are related to each other? Right, we have chromatin, we have chromatids and we have chromosome. So, inside the cell, we have the nucleus. Inside the nucleus, we have these thread-like particles, right? Just suspended throughout the nucleolus, right? Agree? Right? This is called as chromatin. This is called as chromatin, okay? Thread-like structure altogether. Yes? After some time, right, what will happen? They will come to this structure, which is the chromatid. They'll start forming this structure, which is the chromatid. And when the 2 chromatids will join together, they'll form the chromosome. Clear, everyone? Easy peasy? Blinking of the eyes. Think about it. So see, I can control it, but if you're not focusing on it, it is actually involuntary. See, I can blink, I can control. But there are times, even if I'm talking to you, I'm blinking throughout the sessions without me thinking about it. So yeah, it's a good, interesting question. Okay. So here, everyone, we have the answer. These are the chromosomes, right? This is the chromatin, right? And we have the chromatin and chromatids. Neha, usually CBSE have stopped asking the students to draw the diagrams in the examination. They might give you the drawing part in your internal assessment. Usually the drawing part will not come as such. They will ask you to identify the diagram, label some parts that can definitely come in your examination. Vandana, the chromatin and the chromosome main difference is that the chromatin is the thread particles, right? They are thread, not their part. Sorry, they are the DNA only, but they are not arranged properly. They are freely flowing in the nucleolus inside, right? But sorry, not inside the nucleus, inside the nucleus. Clear? During the cell division, what we will see that these chromatin will arrange themselves into the chromosome. Okay? Yes, Melena, very good. Love. Thank you so much if you love the session, everyone. Okay. Diversity, bache will be doing later after the midterm. Next question, everyone. Okay, this is a long question and I don't know why my name is here. Yes, Malika. Yes, Malika. I've taken your name. Okay. Ankita was traveling by the bus to her hometown. She saw a lot of trees and plants with flowers blooming on trees on her way. When she observed them carefully, the pattern of growth was different and different types of plants altogether. Some has thick trunk with profuse branches, while others have soft green stem with less branching. So some trees were tall and some trees were short. After returning from her trip, Ankita discussed the strange pattern of the growth of the plants with her teacher. So let's look at it, the observation, right? And of course, they have some questions and we'll be answering those questions. Everyone take a look over here. The tissue responsible for the growth of the plant is. Which tissue is responsible for the growth of the plant is? Ma'am, histone is a part of protein, bache. Histone is protein. It has amino acids, right? Clear? And, right, so histone. Now, you should remember one thing. Proteins, right, are made up of amino acid. Histones have amino acid. And histones plays a very important role in the packaging of the DNA. Yes, okay. Science and facts, bache. I hope that I've answered your question. Very good, everyone. Option number B is the correct answer. That is the meristematic tissue. Moving to the B part. Apical meristem is responsible for the increase in length of roots and stem. Apical meristem is responsible for the increase in length, right, of the root and stem. Yes, Uday, please, can you ask a question? Very good, Uday. You're answering. If you have doubt, please ask. Reason is apical meristem is found in the growing tip of the plant, such as the root tip and the shoot tip. Very good, everyone. Both the statements are correct and the reason is absolutely correct explanation. So that's correct. Moving to the C part, everyone. Which tissue is responsible for the growth of new branches in plants? Which among these, right, is the very important tissue that is really super important for the growth of the new branches in plants? Is it apical, lateral, intercalary or epidermis? There are two things, everyone. Look at the important word that we have, new branch. New branch. You remember? We have apical at the shoot cut tip and the root cut tip. Right? In between we have the lateral for the grit. But if we have to have the new growth of the branches of the leaves, we need intercalary, right? So here we have the answer, which is option number B. Very good. Okay. Last question, everyone, for this particular part. What property does the meristematic tissue have the result in the growth of the plants? What property does the meristematic tissue have that results in the growth of the plants? I was about to give the answer, but I've stopped myself. Discontinuation, cell formation, cell differentiation, continuous cell division, or any of the above. Very good. The correct answer over here is the cell division altogether. Yes, here we go. 29th question, everyone. Bache, cartilage is a type of connective tissue, right? Between the bones we have, this particular tissue, right, plays a very important role in giving the cushioning effect. cushioning effect, so that it can reduce the friction between the bones. We have cartilages over here also. Yes, lysosome is a suicidal bag. Mahi, I've answered your question. You can go back and see it. Lysosomes are called as the suicide bags of the cell because they have hydrolytic enzyme, and just in case if the cell is not performing well or there's something wrong with the cell, they will release those enzymes and the cell will die. Okay, that is a reason we call it as the suicidal bags of the cell. Okay, question number 29, everyone. Ankit was hurt while playing football with his mates. His teammates drove him to the hospital where the doctor diagnosed him with a sprain and recommended him bed rest. His friends came to see him after the afternoon and they're just discussing about his injury. Yes, jaldi se everyone. Here we have few questions that we have over here. Read the question carefully, everyone. Dislocation of bones occur as a result of dash according to the doctor. Now we have two things. There are two things that you can get a confusion over here. Right? Dislocation of bones occur. What is the meaning of dislocation over here? There's a difference between breaking and dislocation. So sweet of his friends. Yes. Lignin bache is the deposition that we have on the sclerenchyma tissue. Okay, I can see the answers. Very good. Ligament break. Absolutely correct. See, we know that bones are joined by ligament. Bones and muscles. And then we have tendon. Jaldi batao. Now, I really want to check this knowledge. What is the main function? What is the main difference between tendon and ligament? Ligament and tendon. Yes? Tendon and ligament. Yes, bone muscles. When we have the connection between bone to muscle is a tendon, bone to bone is ligament. So, if there's a break of the ligament, right, we will see that the bone will dislocate. There's no breaking of the bone over here, but there's a breaking of the ligament. That could result in the dislocation of the bone altogether. So, option number A is the correct answer. I'm writing over here, everyone. Ligament is a connection between bone to the muscle and tendon. Bone to bone, yes or no? Take a screenshot. Is it correct? Correct or no? Tendon connects muscle to bone or bone to bone? It's wrong, right? See, I want all of you to be present in class. I was just checking. Many of you got just carried away in the chat. See, we know that ligament will be joining bone to bone and tendon will be joining muscle to bone. Okay? Yes. We need your presence of mind, everyone over here. Yes. Okay. So, if you now see, if there is a ligament break, bone to bone dislocation will happen. That's what I was explaining you when I wrote it over here. Yes. I confused you. Okay, everyone. Let's move ahead to the next question. That's the A part. Let's take a look at the B part of this question, everyone. The children are exhausted after playing football for an hour. Which muscle of a children is getting fatigued? Which muscle is getting tired over here? हाँ, प्रगति उल्टा हो गया था. But now you, with your presence of mind, everyone, you got it. See, I have to play a little bit smart over here to grab your attention. Very good. Some of you are saying smooth muscle. It should be the skeletal muscle, right? So, for example, if we are playing for a long time, if we have fatigue, the main reason is the skeletal muscle, the striated muscle. The skeletal muscles are in our control, right? They are the ones which are voluntary in nature that you and I can control. So, option number C is the correct answer over here. Okay. Next question, everyone, over here. Which of the following joins the muscle to the bone? Now, all of you know the answer. Bache, the B is a smooth muscle. See, when we're talking about the physical activity, right, our skeletal muscle takes the strength over here. Right, they are the one, if we are playing, right, they are the one who will be getting fatigued. They are the one which will be getting the tiredness. not the smooth puzzles because they are not directly involved into it. Very good. The correct answer is tendon. Okay. Last question, everyone, that we have. Last question is the easiest question. What organelles in a cells, like which organelle is called as the powerhouse of the cell? All of you, please make sure you hit the like button for the video. Right, jaldi se. And I hope that all of you will download the BYJU'S app and you will be giving the mock test paper, which is absolutely free. So please make sure, everyone, you download the BYJU'S app and you give the test. The correct answer over here is mitochondria. We all know how amazing mitochondria is. Right? Good. Okay. So everyone, with this, we are done. Pat on our back. We took 15 minutes extra, but we did it. So all of you, please make sure to download the BYJU'S app. Link is there in the description box. Click on that link and give the mock test and tell us. Write in the comment section only, bachche, and tell us that how was the exam for you. Chaliye, okay? Mitochondria is even my favorite. I love mitochondria. It's a very interesting organelle. Apart from mitochondria, I like lysosomes also. They're really very interesting to learn about. Write that also, everyone. Which of the cell organelle? Okay, let's just suppose that you have become a scientist, right? Which organelle that you want to study in detail? Which organelle that we have in the cells you find it really very fascinating, and tell me why. Tell me why. So for example, I can say that I find lysosomes really very interesting because they're very chotu sa organelle that we have. Still, they have so many chemicals, right? And those chemicals hold so much power. So, write something like that, right? That why you love this particular cell organelle and what is the reason behind it. Or if you get a chance to research about it, which organelle you will pick and why. I can see ER. I can see cell wall also. Nucleus also. That is interesting. Golgi apparatus. Yes, because of its amazing function. So everyone, I will not be able to read all of your comments now. But do write in the comment section below and tell us about how was the mock test and tell us about the organelle that you will pick. On that note, everyone, I will say bye-bye. Lots of love to each one of you. Please make sure you share this video with your friends. Please make sure you subscribe to the channel and hit the like button for the video. We'll be meeting really very soon, everyone. Lots of love. If I haven't answered your doubt, write in the comment section below. I will answer your doubts there. Lots of love to each one of you, everyone. Need to rush now. We have one more class. Lots of love. Bye-bye and keep on learning with BYJU'S.